Let's start with a wild question. Right now, at this very moment, could there be another version of you out there? Someone living a totally different life? Maybe one who took that other job or married their high school sweetheart or never left their hometown. It sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right? Well, a surprising number of physicists are looking at the science, and they're suggesting it might just be reality. So today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most mind-bending ideas in all of physics, the multiverse. We're going to unpack what it is, why so many serious scientists are actually considering it, and what it could mean for, well, everything, including you. So where did this crazy idea even come from? Well, the concept of multiple worlds isn't new at all. It's an idea that philosophers have been kicking around for centuries. But it's only in the last few decades that it's made the leap from just a thought experiment into the world of hard, testable science. Okay, the formal definition can sound a little academic, but the core idea is pretty simple. Imagine that everything we can see, all the stars, all the galaxies, the whole vastness of space, is just one tiny bubble in a much, much bigger cosmic ocean. And that's really the heart of it right there. The theory suggests there could be countless other universes, maybe even an infinite number of them, existing right alongside ours, each one a complete cosmos with its own unique story. You know, this idea has been on quite a journey. It got its name way back in the day from philosopher William James. Then, in the 50s, a physicist named Hugh Everett gave it a shocking mathematical backbone with his many worlds idea. But the real game changer, that came in 1998, when a discovery about our own universe's expansion basically forced scientists to take the multiverse seriously. And that discovery leads us right to the central puzzle that makes the multiverse so compelling for scientists. It's called the fine-tuning problem, and it basically boils down to this. Our universe seems almost impossibly, kind of suspiciously perfect for us to exist. This is the question that keeps physicists up at night. The fundamental constants of nature, things like the strength of gravity or the charge of an electron, these values fall within an incredibly tiny, life-permitting range. So the question is, did we just win some unbelievable cosmic lottery? Seriously, our existence is balanced on a razor's edge. If you tweaked any of these fundamental numbers by just the tiniest fraction, the universe as we know it would be impossible. No stars, no planets, and definitely no people. Take the cosmological constant. That's basically the energy humming in empty space. It's so perfectly small that if it were just a tiny bit larger, the universe would have ripped itself apart before a single galaxy could even form. And the multiverse? It offers a pretty slick solution. If there are infinite universes, then every possible set of laws gets a try. And of course, we find ourselves living in one of the ones that worked. Okay, so if other universes do exist, how could that even happen? What would they be like? Let's check out some of the leading theories and a fascinating piece of very modern evidence that might just hold a clue. So there are a few leading models for how this whole thing could work. First, there's the Quilted multiverse. This one suggests that if space is truly infinite, then eventually everything has to repeat. So, trillions of light years away, there's another Earth with another you. Then you have the inflationary model. It sees our universe as just one bubble that ballooned out of the Big Bang, floating in a cosmic fume of other bubble universes. But the most personal one, that's Hugh Everett's many worlds theory. It says the universe literally splits into new branches every single time a choice is made at the quantum level, a new reality for every single possible outcome. And the implications here are just profound. As MIT physicist Max Tegmark puts it, this isn't just some fringe sci-fi idea. It might be fundamental to understanding why we exist at all. It would completely shift our perspective from seeing our universe as unique to seeing it as just one of a staggering number of possibilities. In how many possibilities are we talking about? Well, this number. This is a prediction from string theory for how many different types of universes could exist. That's a 1 followed by 500 zeros. It's a number so huge, it's basically impossible to wrap your head around. If every single atom in our observable universe was itself another universe, you wouldn't even begin to scratch the surface of this number. And this is where the theory comes crashing right into the present day. When Google's quantum computer Willow solved a problem that was thought to be impossible, some of its own scientists offered a wild explanation. See, quantum bits, or qubits, can exist in multiple states at once. Some physicists think this lets the computer literally tap into versions of itself in parallel universes to run parts of the calculation all at the same time. This isn't just theory anymore. It's being offered as an explanation for real-world results. But, okay, we need to be really clear here. This is not settled science.
Not even close. The idea of the multiverse is one of the most hotly debated topics in all of physics, and the arguments against it are powerful. So let's get into the heart of that controversy. So the debate really comes down to this. The supporters say the multiverse is the most elegant, scientific explanation for why our universe is so perfect for life. But the critics fire back with a massive objection. Since we can't observe or test for other universes, the theory can't be proven false. And that is a huge problem. Because falsifiability, the idea that a theory has to be testable, that you could potentially prove it wrong, that's the bedrock of science. Without it, are we still doing physics? Or have we wandered into philosophy? Physicist Paul Davies really captured the skepticism perfectly. He argues that believing in an infinite number of universes you can never see, well, that requires a leap of faith. Maybe not so different from believing in an unseen creator. It's a powerful critique that really makes you think about what we consider science versus what we consider belief. So, with all this cosmic theory and intense scientific debate, why does any of this actually matter to you and me? Well, because if just one of these ideas, the many worlds interpretation, is correct, it fundamentally changes everything about your life and every choice you make.
Just think about it for a second. Every time you face a decision, big or small, this theory says reality itself fractures. One version of you takes path A, and an equally real version of you takes path B. The you that took that job you turned down, the you that moved to that other city, the you that said yes when you said no, they all exist. They're all out there, living out the consequences of that choice in their own universe. And that leaves us with a final, pretty heavy thought. If every path you could take is a real one, lived out by a real version of you, it doesn't make your choices meaningless. If anything, it makes this choice, the one you're about to make right here in this universe, infinitely important. Because for the you that's listening right now, this is the only reality you've got.